the sounds of fiction. Sorry?
Rosalie.
The name is Rosalie. He will try to show us how to use songs, right? During the courses.
Yes, Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon again. So we've been through from morning. We have teacher talk in the classroom, and then we have literature, and then using of games, and then using of corpus to teach English. Okay, when I was growing up, it's like I like to listen to songs, to music, especially English songs. And I think that is the most influential thing that has made me learn English. So I learned English, basically I can say through songs. Because when I was younger, there was not much around, so I had a cassette, cassette player with the radio. So what I did was, I liked some of the songs, so I had to record the song. So I record the song, and then I don't know how to sing. I don't have the lyrics. Nowadays, we just Google the lyrics and everything is there. But in the process, I listened to the song many times over and over again. So it helps me with pronunciation, it helps me with structure, I think, because most of my influence in language is through music and songs. Like for example, I think I'm not really good. Thank you, Mr. Mehmet, for lending his son baby guitar. So it's not really, it's quite small. So if let's say you some strange sound, just bear with it, okay? Because popular songs, I think most of us we know them. I think we are familiar with this kind of tone. On a dark desert highway. You know this song? Again. On a dark desert highway, cold wind in my hair, warm smell of eucalyptus rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, saw a shimmering light. It was heavy in my sacred. I had to stop for the night. It's a story. There she stood in the doorway. I hear the mission bell, and I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. Then she lit up the candle, and she showed me the way. There were voices down the corridor. I thought I heard them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely face. Welcome to Kastamonu University. Such a lovely place, such a lovely faces. Okay, so songs are stories. And I want to share with you what I like to do with but you cannot do it like every day. But every now and then, it's good to take off the monotony of the classroom, and then what I using songs like popular songs is good. It's popular, everybody knows it, but there's not much further things that we can go. So I was like, why not you take stories that are already there, fictions, so make a lyric out of it. Like for example, are you familiar with the story, The Necklace by Guy de Maupassant? I think I pronounced it correctly.
Yeah.
So the lyrics of the song for this particular session is based on this short story. Because when I use it, in the beginning as a song, as a sing-along, and then we get an initial attraction to further continue with reading the story. Because I think nobody would doubt that if I say reading is one of the most important, what you call that, a component in learning a language. The more you read, the more vocabulary, the more things that you are able to learn. Like for example, even ikra, the first word is to read. Okay. So what I did was, so I changed into short verses. Okay. Like for example, it's just a simple song. If the first song that I did just now, Hotel California, is complicated, and it's difficult to sing. Even I'm not a good singer. I can play a little bit of guitar, but I'm not a good singer. But the thing is, you want to share the story. Like for example, if you let's say, I'll sing first, and then maybe you can sing along with me. I can't really remember the. She came from a family that was bad. She came from a now you are going to sing. Okay? Try. She came from a family that was blessed with rain. She's pretty and charming, so she married a common man. She had to dress so lately that made her feel so weary. So this is the first part of the necklace, where there's a couple living in France at the time. So the wife he wants so much, but the husband can only give that much. And in that particular situation, it creates what we call that, a disharmony between the pair. All right. So can you follow me again? Okay. She came from a family that was blessed with rain. She's pretty and charming, but she married a common man. She had to dress so plainly that made her feel so weary. How she wished for a better life of a rich and wealthy wife. So if I turn off this slide, do you think you'll be able to relate the story? Okay, we go there. She came from a family that was blessed with rain. 1, 2, 3, 4. She came from a family that was blessed with rain. She's pretty and charming. She married a common man. She had to dress so plainly that made her feel so weary. How she wished for a better life of a rich and wealthy wife. We go to the next verse. Same melody, different words. Okay. But in their life, sometimes something happened. Okay, so in this case, one day, her husband came home one day with a smile on his face. They were invited to a ball at the palace. Instead of screaming delightedly, his wife acted so strangely. She whispered words of despair. She had nothing to wear. So it's like, surely there must be something to wear, but that's the situation. Okay, because when we deal with literature, sometimes the meaning is connotative. You know, you're reading between the lines, the explicit and implicit meaning. All right, so we do it one more time. Her husband came, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Her husband came home one day with a smile on his face. They were invited to a ball at the palace. Instead of screaming delightedly, his wife acted so strangely. She whispered words of despair. She had nothing to wear. Remember the first verse? She came
from a
family that was
blessed with rank.
You can remember? We do it one more time. She's pretty and charming, but she married a common man. She had to dress so plainly that made her feel so weary.
How she wished for a better life of a rich and wealthy wife.
She came from a family that was blessed with rank. She's pretty and charming, but she married a common man that made her feel so
Weary.
the dress so plainly that made her feel so weary. How she wished for a better life of a rich and wealthy wife. We continue. Her husband came home one day with a smile on his face. They were invited to a ball at the palace. Instead of screaming delightedly, his wife acted so strangely. She whispered words of despair. She had nothing to wear. So for younger students or classroom, this is one of the ways we can put words or and pronunciation into their repertoire of language. So she came from a family that was blessed with rank.
Thanks. Pretty and charming, but
She married
a common
man. She had to dress so
plainly
which
that
made her feel so
weary.
how she prayed for
A better life
of a rich
and wealthy life.
So we continue. Her husband came home one day with a smile
On his face, they were invited to a ball at the palace.
Instead of screaming
Delightedly,
strangely, she murmured words of despair. She had nothing to wear. So we move on. See whether we can follow the story. Yes. So she is sad. They were invited to the ball, and then it's like she's been waiting for that situation, for that opportunity to be seen. But she has nothing to wear, so meaning that there's not enough. Tears started rolling from the corner of her eyes. All she had in the wardrobe didn't seem so nice. So her husband spent all he had to buy her a new dress. But still something was missing from what she had in mind. So there are three stages there. The first stage is the character of this woman, and then the second stage is the invitation, and now the sadness because of that particular invitation. So can you remember the first verse? Can you remember the first verse? She came
From a family
that was
blessed
blessed
with
with rain. But she married a common man. She had to dress so plainly, which made her feel so weary. How she wished for a better life of a rich and wealthy one. And then the story about the husband. So the husband came home one day with a smile on his face. They were invited to a ball at the palace. Instead of screaming delightedly, his wife acted so strangely. She murmured words of despair.
whispered. She whispered.
Murmured, whispered. She had nothing to wear. So what did the husband do? Tears started rolling from the corner of her eyes. Seemed so nice. Spent all his had to buy her a new dress, but still something was missing. So she had the dress, so they can go to the ball. But still, something is not there. Something is still not there. What is not there?
The necklace.
So now, the dress is done. She got the dress. She's happy. No, not happy yet. Not happy yet. Almost happy, but not yet happy. She needed jewelry to make herself look grand. You have a nice dress, but no ornaments, no accessory, so it's not right. She had no diamonds, so she borrowed from a friend. And that night at the palace, she was recognized at last. She's the loveliest of them all, the prettiest of all the wives. We go back to the first verse. Do you remember? It's like a test. She came, sorry about the lady. She came from a family that was blessed
with rain.
charming. She married a common man. She had to dress so plainly, which made herself feel so weary. How she dreamed for a better life of a rich and wealthy wife. The second verse, what happened to her?
Got invited.
Her husband. Just now was one. So the second verse was a story about the husband. The husband came home one day with a smile on his face. They were invited to a ball at the palace. So instead of screaming delightedly, what happened?
She acted so
She
strangely.
acted so strangely. She whispered. What did she whisper? Words of despair. Why? Why? She has nothing to wear. Then the third verse, what happened? So the husband had to do something. So remember? Remember? Started crying. So tears started rolling from the corner of her eyes. Remember? Who remembered?
All she had in the
All she
wardrobe.
had in the wardrobe
Was not so
not so nice, right? So sometimes it's not like exact words, but we remember the storyline. Because in language, in communication, sometimes telling stories is one of the most, very, very important thing. Because we learn language so that we can share our stories. We learn language so that we can communicate with other people. Alright? So, the third verse, tears started rolling from the corner of her eyes. All that she has in her wardrobe is not so nice.
So the husband spent all his life
The husband spent all that he has
to buy her a new
to buy her a new dress,
but
but still something was missing.
A necklace?
From what she had in mind, because the dress is not enough, it's just half of it. Okay, you have to make it complete. Now she need jewelry. She needed jewelry to make herself look grand. They had no diamonds, so they borrowed from a friend. Then at the palace, people start looking at her. They recognize her at last. She was the loveliest of them all, the prettiest of all the wives. We move on to the next one. So now everything is done. Remember the first part? There's this lady, alright, not happy with her life. Okay? And then suddenly she has this one opportunity to be known. Then they went to the palace and to the ball. But after the ball, what happened?
She lost.
Back from the palace, the necklace was lost. They had to replace it. They had to sacrifice. They worked so hard to pay the price, extra hours all their lives. But then when all their use was wasted, they learned that the necklace was peace fake. So there are 5 stages of the story. The first stage is
The
the
wife.
story of the wife. Remember who she is? She's pretty, she's charming. What else? What do you know about this lady? She's pretty, she's charming. Family is very rich. But there's one problem. The husband is just common, meaning that cannot provide all the wealth that she needs. What happened then? So they got invited to a ball. So this is a chance. For the lady. But she had no dress. Nothing. What did the husband do?
spent all his money.
Okay. She came from a family that was blessed with rain. She's pretty and charming, but she married a common man. She had to dress so plainly, which makes her feel so
Weary.
how she dreamed of a better life, of a
Rich.
wealthy wife. First part. Second part, the husband come home one day, with a smile on his face. They were invited to a ball at the palace. So instead of screaming delightedly, how his wife acted so strangely.
She whispered
She whispered words of
of despair.
despair. Why?
Nothing to wear.
So what did the husband do?
What the husband saw?
No. What happened to her? The husband came over there. Sorry. She started
Crying.
So tears started rolling from the corner of her
Eyes.
doesn't seem so
Nice.
So what did the husband do?
He spent all he had.
What did the husband do? He spent all he had. For what? To buy her a
New dress.
But still,
Something is missing.
Not what she had.
Something to seek in your mind.
Not what she had.
it's not what she had in her mind. So
She borrowed.
she borrowed from a
Friend.
She got the dress. Now she need the jewelry. So she needed jewelry,
To make herself
look
look grand.
grand.
They had no diamonds, so she was a strong friend.
Sing along. She needed jewelry to make herself look grand. They had no diamonds, so she borrowed from a friend. And that night at the palace, they reckoned she was recognized at last.
She's the loveliest of them all, the prettiest of the wives.
So now, the good time is over. Okay, so back from the palace, the necklace was lost. They had to replace it.
They had to sacrifice.
They worked so hard to pay the price. Extra hours all their lives. But then when all their youth was lost, wasted, sorry, they learned that the necklace was paste. Okay, so there are 5 stages of the story. Do you remember? The first part is we were introduced to the lady. So what kind of a person do you think this lady is? Are we sometimes like that?
Greedy.
She's pretty, yes, charming. She has everything, but
I think greedy.
greedy.
Greedy.
You agree? Do you agree? She's greedy. What do you think?
She's
This side. What else can character that we can put this lady? Do you have somebody whom you know who is like that? Most of us, we are sometimes like that, right? We are sometimes like that. Okay. So actually, so the song is just an invitation to know the story, the plot, the storyline, so that we can go on further to talk about what is more. So the first verse tells us about. First verse talks about the first verse. The lady, beautiful, charming. Okay. And then going on to the second part, she gets the invitation. And then she gets the invitation, she should be happy. Right? But she's not happy. Why was she not happy? There's nothing to that. The third verse talks about the husband bought her something. The third verse. So in the first verse, we were introduced to the character of the lady. Second verse, we were introduced to the third verse. The first verse is about the lady who is sad because of her situation. The second verse, she got the opportunity. She got the opportunity to
Go to palace.
yes. And
To be
then,
recognized,
But this
yes.
opportunity is not. The third verse.
His mind, in her mind, that wasn't the thing
So-
in her mind, so she's upset.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Right. So the second verse.
I don't remember.
The third verse. She got the dress. The
Yeah.
fourth verse.
She went
got
to
the-
the ball. She went to the
The
ball.
necklace and she went to
The
the
ball.
ball. And the
Yeah.
last verse.
She lost the ball. She lost the necklace.
and she had to work hard. But
The real life.
at the end of the day, the necklace that she borrowed was not real.
Was a fake.
So instead of living, you see the irony? Instead of having a nice, what you call that, life, even though she's not poor. She's not poor. It's just that she doesn't get all the riches in her what you call that, in her life. So what human characteristic can be learned from the woman's character? Greedy, ungrateful.
Unsatisfied.
What about the husband? Do you like the husband? Do you like the husband?
Ezik ne demek?
He's a kind man.
Bir tane çakmam lazım.
Although he cannot afford it, but still he wants to make her happy. What happens at the end? Do you think she deserves it? She deserves it. But what about
Masa başına hiç gelmezdi. İki
do you
anlarız.
think the husband deserves the same everything? They have to work hard, harder than they have to. So at the end of the day, both have to pay. The husband and the wife. But whose fault is it? Whose fault is it? Whose fault do you think? Because it's okay. Because the husband and the wife they both have to work hard to pay for the necklace.
Adam nasıl çıktı? Ya da her istediğini yapmayın.
But at the end of the day, it's like not good because the necklace has nothing in it. Thank you very much. So, actually, teaching literature and you know, whether small literature L or big L. Are you familiar with that? Big L and small L. Like this is using literature to teach literature. Using songs to teach literature, but you can also use to teach English. Do you realize that we are communicating? I'm asking the question, and then, right? So, so what can we learn from the story? What do you think the story wants to tell us? What is the theme?
I think we should be satisfied with our belongings.
We should be satisfied with what we have, okay? Right? But
I think so.
But don't you think it's like sometimes you need more? You know? Why not? If let's say, is it wrong to want more? You have what you have, but is it wrong if we want more?
Yeah, it's not right. It's not false. Yeah. Nereye bağlayayım bilemedim.
When we read literature,
Çok çirkin bir yerden devam etsin.
I don't understand you. What do you think? Come, no.
What's the question? I
The
forgot.
question. So, what do you think is the theme of the story? What does the story want to teach us?
We shouldn't ruin our life for the things we don't have. We shouldn't ruin our life for the things we don't have. We should be satisfied. Wanting more is maybe good, but the ruining your life for a good is not a good thing.
Yeah, I see. But okay, we work hard for something that we want. But in this case, did she work hard to get the necklace? I go to you.
The more she has, the more she wants, again and again. And they had to work for what they missed.
Yes. But in her case, she simply borrowed from friend.
That's
So meaning
it.
that she wants to look grand, but getting, using somebody else's.
At the beginning, they don't have anything, but they have to work during all their life for the same necklace.
But
The
it
meeting
was nothing.
Yes, you are.
Ruh eziyor.
for nothing.
For nothing.
Dil eziyor. Ayağın yorgana gelecek.
Yeah, because sometimes when we talk about literature, sometimes the thing can be more than one. Right. So one part of it is that, okay, what about the intent of borrowing? What is it?
I think borrowing is not something wrong. I think the lady is not guilty. She only wants to be smart. I think there is nothing, something false. It is only a chance, I think.
So what is the husband? He wants the dress, the husband gives the dress. When she lost the necklace, the husband has to work to pay for the necklace. Is it fair for the husband?
Of course not, but it is not the blame of her wife. I think it's only a chance.
Because life is sometimes quite difficult. What about this? What can we learn from this?
Ya bu nasıl geçiyor? Stop.
If she comes back, she is yours.
The idea is that when we want to teach literature, sometimes we need to take like a lot of time, because you have to go through reading the stories, because the stories are not short. Even the short stories, it goes to like 2-3 pages. But if you realize, we just went through 5 verses. We just went through 5 verses, and we can understand the plot. I'm sorry about my voice, and my guitar playing is not quite good today. Maybe because of the weather. Okay, but the idea is that this is one way of getting literature into the classroom without spending a lot of time. Okay, we go through the lyrics, and then you understand the stages of the plot, because the first stage is about the lady going back. She came from a family that was blessed with rain. She's pretty and charming.
Married a common man.
She had to dress so plainly, which made her feel so weary. How she dreamed for a better life of a rich and wealthy. What you still remember from the first verse. So, thank you very much. Okay. Because teaching literature is difficult, but we need to get literature into the classroom, because that's one of the most authentic material that we can share with our students. Because but nowadays the songs are, we can use popular songs. There are like many other popular songs, but nowadays popular songs are quite dangerous to use, because there are so many, sometimes we don't even understand what we are singing about nowadays without the. Okay, with that, okay. So with that, I thank you for your what do you call that?
Attention.
And then participation. Pardon for my not so good voice and guitar playing. All right. Okay. Thank you very much.